Hello, everybody, and welcome to the 2024-25 Hard Men's Basketball Media Day. I'm your host, Hart correspondent Rich Linden. Next up, we have that's right, defending Hart Men's Basketball Conference Tournament champions from Peru State, Coach Roman Gentry and Carlos Hines. Coach Carlos, how you doing today?
Good, Rich. Thanks for having us. We're excited to be here, excited to get the season going.
Well, let's start. I know the season's coming up right now. We'll get to that, but let's run it back, man, to
Sure.
last year. That run in the Hart tournament. I
Yeah.
mean, you had to go on the road. You had to defeat the number four team, the number one team, the number two team on the road. Coach, tell us a little bit about that run. How exciting was it qualifying for nationals?
Yeah. First of all, it was awesome to get qualified for nationals, but the run was obviously incredible for our guys and for our program. Over the course of my time here, the last 2 years, we've had teams that were really good on the road, and it was no different. This past season where we hit some bumps in the road early, and guys were able to catch their rhythm and had some grit and grind to them, and was able to go on the road and follow game plans and things like that, and great contributions from several guys that allowed us to do what we did. So it was a great feeling. I know it was for Carlos getting back into college basketball and be able to experience some success.
Well, man, let's talk about this. This is 2 years in a row. Your
Yeah.
team got hot late in the season
Mm-hmm.
to make these runs. What is it about those two teams? What is it about the players, the teams that they just kept going up and up and up, and they got hot late? Tell us a little bit about that.
Yeah, if you look at across college basketball, usually your older teams have a lot of success, and we've been fortunate enough to be kind of old these last couple of years. And obviously we've been talented as well, but we've had guys that were all here for the right reasons, was here to try to do something special with their senior seasons or junior seasons, and it's kind of matriculated, but not only to the last couple of years, but I think our current group as well is kind of feeling that same way as coming together, find for a common goal and try to find a way to win games by any means necessary. If that means you're scoring 20, if that means you're scoring five, defending and rebounding at a high level. And that's what we try to do.
Well, you got one of those guys sitting next to you. Introduce us to your player and tell us what he means to the team.
Yeah, Carlos Hines is a dynamic player who's coming from a Division I school. Found his way to Peru State and was able to play for us second semester, and it was a huge lift for our team. Down the stretch run of things, and I know he's probably gonna have his best season yet, in my opinion, as far as just bringing it all together. Have another year under his belt as far as getting his rhythm back. But he's a proven scorer. He's a proven winner. We're excited to have him in his senior season.
So, Carlos, I'm gonna kick it to you. Let's talk about last year. How'd it feel to be an underdog, man? Count it out, underdog, make that run, cut down the nets.
We kind of carried that underdog mentality the whole season. Coming in, coach kind of let us know that that we had to fight for everything on the road. We wasn't gonna get anything. Even in here, we wasn't gonna get anything. We just knew that. So we had that underdog and find a way mentality ever since August. Coming in 6 a.m. We already knew what it was gonna be. So
Wow.
we had that early on. We just had to find a way to make it mesh and click at the right time. That's all about it. Just get it rolling at the right time.
All right, well, let's talk about this year, man. You got some great upperclassmen, senior leaders, but you got some new guys. You got new transfers. You got some new freshmen coming in. What do you do to try to impart that culture, that sense of family? What are some of the things that you and the upperclassmen, seniors are doing? Try to bring these young guys and new guys in immediately.
Just letting them know the sense of urgency to win. That's the main thing. Just to keep the main thing the main thing. That's it. That's all. So just to keep these guys and get them on board with what coach's plans and how we do things around here. So just to pick them up on the urgency, sense of urgency. That's about it.
And I'll say too, we signed this class pretty early on. We didn't drag along through the summer, other than maybe one or two guys. So guys were in and out of the gym all summer long. We were on a big text chain with everybody. So when we got to campus here in August, everybody kind of had a familiarity with one another. I think that kind of jumped the ball a little bit as well. We've done some team building stuff, but everything we've tried to do, we're in Peru's a unique town, unique situation where you get an opportunity to see each other on a far more away basis than maybe you would somewhere else. So it allows for those immediate conversations and things like that to form pretty quickly.
I love it, man. Carlos, so what's the team do? What do you guys do uh, off the court when you're not in the weight room, grinding on the court, in games? y'all hang out together? What are some of the fun things you do to keep loose and to build that sense of family?
Play 2K. That's one
Now,
of
wait a
the
second. That can get pretty competitive, yeah?
yeah, yeah. Our main thing been NCAA now, so we've been playing football now. It's football season, so that's what we've been playing. But yeah, we usually play NCAA or 2K. It's not really much to do in Peru, man. So if we're not in the gym or in the training room getting treatment, we usually at the crib playing the game.
Well, I will say that the Huskers are doing pretty well right now. We've had some guys trickle down to some games in Lincoln on the weekends as well. So
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
been a pretty exciting thing for them as well.
Yeah, we went to the Colorado game, so yeah, that's some things we do. We like to head down to Lincoln,
That's fantastic, man. Their volleyball team's doing pretty good too. So,
Oh,
um,
solid.
well, coach, not only did you win on the court, but your team was selected Team Sportsmanship Award
Yeah.
recipient for the sport of men's basketball. Man, last year, tell me a little bit about the character of this team and what did you do to build this? Is that just the players themselves, or what do you guys do?
I
That's
think it's a combination of having high character guys that are about the right things on and off the floor, and carry themselves in a way that people around campus admire them and are gracious to them as far as how they carry themselves, and they're willing to help anybody. We got a kid on our team right now, Amir Poe, who I think everybody on campus knows who he is. And I think we try to carry that. Obviously, we probably try to play with some fight and grit on the road, but at the same time, I think we're good sportsmen for the most part, and I think it's shown in the awards that we were given. So, pretty proud of that.
Yeah, that's an amazing accomplishment. Plus winning. Now let's talk about this year, the hard conference. I think it's one of the toughest conferences in the United States. It's just top to bottom, man. Well,
Yeah.
you know this. Y'all were counted out as underdogs, and you came swinging, man, and won
Yeah.
the tournament. I have interviewed for media day teams that are like, yeah, they did it. We can do it. How do
Yeah.
you prepare for such a long grind, coach? How do you keep your team focused and sharp when every single team can beat you any single day?
That's right, and you have a lot of coaches in this league as well that have been here and done it. The William Penns of the world, the Mid-Ams and things like that, and Central Methodist is, and you just try, prepare your guys as best you can, and just try to go one game at a time and prepare as best you can. And it's one of those leagues. I was in the Northern Sun Conference where it's similar. Every given night, you can be beat by somebody. And our conference is no different. You got to bring it and have a sense of respect for who you're playing. And treat it as such, and it gives you the best chance.
So, Carlos, do you or any of your senior teammates, do you have one particular game that you've circled on the calendar? Is there one game that you've circled and that pointing to that?
No,
No.
we're gonna take every game with the same respect and treat everybody with the same.
Okay.
It's not one. I don't have one game circle. I haven't asked the guys. I'm pretty sure they have the same, but no game circle. We're trying to get at everybody.
You know what? Judging by the expression on your coach's face, I think that was a good answer. That was a really good answer, man. He's like,
Yeah.
yeah. Woo. So tell me about game day, Carlos, man. Does the team or do you have any traditions or rituals? What's it feel like? What's it look like on game day leading up to tip off?
First, it starts with shoot around. Uh, High energy, high volume shoot around. That's how we usually determine how the game's gonna go. Guys come in with energy, we know how it's gonna go. But usually start with shoot around, man. Try to get up, get a good shoot around in, then get something to eat in. We play at like 7. Try to get here like 5. Work on my body, get ready, get going. But just it starts at shoot around. That's mainly
Yep.
the thing. Come in with high energy, locked in on scout and what we're doing that night.
Start that mental thing too, right? So do you have a favorite NBA player?
A couple.
Let's hear it, man.
All time,
The
Kevin
fans want
Durant.
to hear this.
All time, my favorite player is Kevin Durant.
Kevin Durant.
Right now, at the moment, is Damian Lillard.
Yeah, man. Okay. Sharpshooters, man. Snipers. Play both ends. I love it. Well,
Easy
coach, we're
money.
excited, man. The season kicks off. When's your first game? It's coming soon, right?
Yeah, so we have a non-conference game here against Haskell on Thursday night. So we're looking forward to that game plan for going in right now and all those kind of things. So we're excited. Obviously it's early in the season, so I think hopefully no different than last year. We're hitting our stride middle to late of the year. There's so many new guys just trying to figure it out, but we're excited. The guys are working hard, so we'll see how it goes.
I love it, man. Can't wait to see you in action. Thanks for being here today, man. Good luck the rest of the season.
All right,
Let's go back
appreciate
to
you.
back, baby.
Thank you.
Uh,